Good afternoon. My name is Bruce Adelson. I'm an attorney in the Washington area, speaking to you today from snowy Maryland. I'm going to talk a little bit today about American Sign Language interpreters, effective communication in the law. As you may know, the Biden administration is using American Sign Language interpreters to communicate with people who are deaf and hard of hearing. That's a big change from the previous administration. However, it's important to note that sign language interpretation is just one of the forms of communication that is permissible, allowed, encouraged by federal law, like the Americans with Disabilities Act. It's also important to realize that whether or not a method of communication is effective and legally compliant depends on the circumstances and depends on the communication needs of the person you're talking to. So I wanted to highlight a very recent court decision that really brings this to the fore. In this case, the court rejected claims of a deaf patient in healthcare for damages claiming disability discrimination because of the interpreter who was used, and I want to read this specifically from the court opinion. The person who was used as a sign language interpreter was not certified, had a basic to intermediate knowledge of ASL skills, no medical interpretation experience or training, and was used by the hospital and had never been used before to communicate with someone who was deaf. The patient claimed that that just wasn't good enough. Court said, wait, hold on. During your stay, your hospital stay, you never said that the communication was not effective. You never said that the communication was depriving you of the opportunity for you to communicate with your healthcare provider. So the court rejected a disability discrimination claim here. So the shout outs for today, I think, are Biden administration, a lot of plaudits for using sign language interpreter, but the law is a little more complicated about when you can successfully sue for disability discrimination because of the quality of the interpreter who's being used. We'll talk more about this. Please check Bromberg and Associates blogs that I've written that deal with American Sign Language for more information. So for now, stay safe, stay well, and if you're having snow today, please be warm. Thank you very much. I look forward to talking to you again. Bye-bye.